Darren Waller came over in a trade during the offseason, tight end 24, 28 receptions, 43 targets, 388 yards, 3 touchdowns, an average of 4.8 targets per game. Thoughts on Darren Waller?
So I like Darren Waller in this offense because he is completely different than anything else they have. He is a big-bodied, sure-handed mismatch to either play in line or spread out wide in the slot. Again, another potential slot player. But his ability to catch the football, he's a pretty good blocker, so I think that helps out Saquon to some degree. But more realistically, they brought him in to do a lot of what he was doing in Oakland/Las Vegas, and that is catch the ball, be able to get open on routes, be able to feed him, 7-8 targets a game if you need to. But I like Darren Waller. I like what his possibility is in this offense, and truly being a sure-handed big body target, right? Just something completely different than what Daniel Jones has in any of his wide receiver companions. But like we've been saying, it's Travis Kelce or bust. Everybody else is kind of just a guy that is touchdown dependent. Waller would seemingly fall into that, although I think his baseline for targets each week is probably on the higher side from the other tight ends in his range.
Right? I think that he can be a viable tight end option. And Kevin, I'm looking at these tight ends. Yes, Travis Kelce or bust, but there's nothing to tell me that, Darren Waller could finish in that top 3 conversation, right? He can be there right outside in that Hawkinson, Kittle, Pitts, Waller, Goddard, right? One of those guys has to finish third. It could very easily be Waller if he finds the end zone more times than those other guys do, which is, saying that about anybody. But I like the ability for him to catch the football. The Giants went out and targeted this guy to go get him, to bring him in as a different style of receiver. And I hope that Daniel Jones can recognize his strengths and can put him in the end zone a few times. And that would very easily put him in that tight end 3 category.